All right, what's up, fantasy fans? I know I just did an unboxing, but today I have a very special book. So, story about this book. I've been following this YouTuber. I call him YouTuber not disrespectfully. He's definitely an author now. Since really his first video when he was talking about the best of fantasy, and I believe at that time I must have been like 18, 19. I started watching his videos. And when this book came out, it had that awesome. I'll put it up in the video, but it had this awesome painted glass kind of aesthetic to the covers that I really really liked. And I had all three books added to cart, and then it was announced. Philip Chase started slowly announcing the book I'm talking about is The Way of Edan. Philip Chase started slowly revealing different artworks. It was revealed that Patrick Leo and the Broken Binding were working on the cover art, and that this edition was coming out. And I used to Google it every day, and it would just bring me back to his YouTube channel, and I had no idea when this was coming. When the book actually went on sale, I remember I set an alarm for 6 a.m. that Sunday. It was either Sunday or Saturday. Set a 6 a.m. alarm because that's when it went on sale in the US, was it, or at least for US Central Time. I live in Texas, and I immediately bought it. I have not read The Way of Edan yet. I've been waiting for this edition, though I did follow Philip Chase and AP Canavan's breakdown of the prologue of like that first page, where we see these priests, and I just know from the way that Philip Chase speaks about fantasy, and from the themes he's trying to evoke in this work, I just know that I'm gonna love the world of Eorman Land. I'm sorry if I butchered that, and I'm just gonna. I've already so familiar. I know so many things about this series. I know the main character is Day Raven. I know there's a character in book 3 that everyone really loves. Like, it's introduced in book 3, and it's somehow a lot of people's favorite character. And oh my gosh, they really cooked on this cover. And it's a wraparound cover. It is giving me huge Viking and Celtic vibes, but I am not an expert. I am not Dr. Philip Chase. So I don't know what the inspirations were exactly, but check out that awesome naked cover right there. The old tales take us to faraway times and places, but they're also where we come from. They tell us how we got here. Already beautiful. Let me see if I can show you some. Okay, and we have maps of Eormenland in the end paper. Front end paper. I believe that back end paper is also a map, but let me see. Yep, it's a map. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me set my mic down. I have not been this excited to start a book in a very long time. I'm currently in the middle of a few comics and a few different fantasy novels. I'm reading The Obsidian Path by Michael R. Fletcher. This is a grimdark series, but once I get through that grimdark book, I'm gonna need something classical. Uh, just something about classical fantasy I've discovered with Brian Lee Durfee, with Janny Wirtz, when there's these more classical traditional fantasy leanings, it just brings out this nostalgia in me. And I know Philip Chase's favorite authors are Stephen Erickson and Tolkien. And I might do a room tour one day, but I've got plenty of Tolkien posters. I've got a Malazan tattoo. I tell everyone all the time that Malazan is my favorite series of all time. Lord of the Rings is probably my favorite trilogy of movies of all time. And I absolutely love Tolkien's original work. And I just know that The Way of Edan is going to be a 5-star read. Just from the first page, I know. So be on the lookout for my review of Way of Edan by Philip Chase. Peace.